say a kiss is not a contract, and sin is not skin contact. We've gone beyond that. In every failure, it's another step. Around every corner, another net. Lost, we often get caught by Cupid's bow, but we don't listen, so we'll never know if love goes missing in a single breath. As our lives can, left our reflection like the right hand in a pool of shallow words that were torn apart, like my world was when I lived with a lonely heart. With the verb love, like a grain of salt on the tip of my tongue, I know it's my fault. And failure often blooms our insecurities. And love like the flower of the seed. Our pride won't devour our greed, but our love will. Kinda wish I was in love still.
Do you love me enough to not always be right? Always right. Do I love you enough to admit when I'm wrong? Admit when I'm wrong. Do you love me? Honesty. Do I love you? Trustworthy. So if we love each other, let's open up our eyes and let the bush slide. What's up, Genevieve? Our relationship is now sour with the power of a lemon tree. This is something we thought we'd never be. Either we fight the power of sour or turn public enemies. Cause sour ain't the flavor of love. Relationships a job and the wages above the minimum. I called up the labor of love union. They said attention, I ain't paid you enough. But ain't no reason for you to childishly vent. No, I ain't feeling your style of defense. Here comes the silent treatment. You say you're cool, but not once have you smiled this weekend. We used to be the best of friends. I know sometimes I cross the line like a Mexican. I know I got more pride than two lesbians. But right now, my main question is, do you love me enough to not always be right? Always right. Do I love you enough to end